Hey, what's up, YouTube? So, I guess Twitter announced something called what the hell is it called? Like, Twitter Trust and Safety something. I don't remember. Twitter Trust and Safety something. There's like one more. I think it's a division, something like that. I'll put a link in the description of what it is and stuff like that. So, basically, what it's supposed to be is, I guess, a watchdog group of Twitter that looks out for, I guess, just like the fuckery of Twitter, the fuckery of the internet, is, with the trolls and the hate and the racism and the death threats and stuff like that. That's what I imagine what they're looking at, or they're looking for. Although I think they're going to pick and choose what they consider to be harassment and stuff like that, and not the real issues. I mean, there are a lot of bad stuff that people say on Twitter because they're fucking stupid. But I think they're gonna ignore that and kind of pick and choose like what they find offensive. I think it's more offensive to them personally than overall. Like if I went to them, me being a very small and tiny presence on Twitter, and said, "Hey, this guy is harassing me and threatening to kill me and my family, please do something," they're probably not going to care. They're going to look at my Twitter follower number and be like, this guy can die, we don't need him. So that's how I imagine it would go. Now, I think the problem is on here, and this is having a lot of people freak out, is one of the people on this list is Anita Sarkeesian. And, that can't be a good thing. That is not a good sign that this whole thing is going to take off the way they want it to, because for those of you who don't know, and I don't talk about her much on my channel, because I really don't want to give her that much attention, because I know she's fake, but she's doing the whole professional victim thing, and she's getting paid gobs of money to be fake and professional victim, and, I don't want to bring any attention to that, because I think it's stupid. And I don't think I need to talk about it. But she's on this council, which, like I said, link will be in the description, of all the people that are part of it. And I'm looking at that one going, well, that's not going to be good for anybody at all, because you know how she's going to act. It's like, because she's been doing this whole, she's a fake feminist, by the way. She thinks she's a real feminist, but she is not. Feminism is supposed to be equality for all, but no. A lot of these people, they're trying to do more dominance than equality, because internet, I don't know. So they're like, well, I shouldn't say that. I think, basically, it's equality for all as long as you're not a straight white man, because apparently straight white men are the evil of all society on the internet, or something like that. We're ruining gaming, we're ruining the internet. It's all our fault that women aren't included in video games, why women aren't developing video games. That has nothing to do with it. I don't know where you came up with this. I think you came up with a lot of failed game developers who were women, who didn't fail at developing video games because they're women. They just failed because they're bad at it. I mean, that's a lot of that's a thing. That's a thing people do. Sometimes you're bad at something and you fail, and instead of either moving on to something else or trying to get better at your position, you blame everybody else around you. That's the world, the way it is. So, I think some people saw the name on this list, and they're like, uh-oh. And yeah, I was like that too. I'm like, oh, no. And they're probably going to pick and choose, there's going to be an agenda pushed, and now that she's in there. She's it's like she infiltrated. She's in something where she can actually have control of something, and that's what she wants. That is what she wanted, and she's getting it. She's gonna go up the ranks and probably end up being in charge of this, and just really try to just fucking screw over the internet, because she wants to mold the internet into her own image. It's almost like a video game villain at this point. An actual, real-life video game villain where they're trying to mold the world around them to their image, to fit them, and fuck everybody else, as long as it's me. That's pretty much what's going on here. So, yeah. Her name on that list is very, very worrisome, because now she has a group of people who actually listen to her, and this group of people is in charge of a vast, I don't want to say in charge, but they're like the watchdogs, a police version of Twitter where they're going to pick and choose what they find offensive or stuff. They're not going to like protect anybody. I don't think they're going to protect everybody. They're going to protect the most, kind of like YouTube, the most prominent and well respected. I don't want to say respected, but the people making the most money for them, basically, who have the millions of subs, who are raking in just hand over fist of cash for YouTube. They're protected ones, while the rest of us are just like cannon fodder who are easily disposed of because we're not really doing anything for them to put money in their pockets. And that's basically what's going to happen here on Twitter. So I think something like this could actually hurt Twitter more than anything else. And it caused Twitter to lose stock, which I didn't know Twitter had stock, but I don't know. Like I said, I guess it would have stock since people actually went after Twitter. I don't know how. I'm not a businessman. I don't know shit about that. But it's a thing that happens. So I think her name on this list is a bit worrisome. I've only seen one video so far of somebody actually panicking about this, and I actually made a similar video before I decided to read what the hell the thing was, and I thought, well, maybe I overreacted in that last video, so that's going away. You're not going to see a light day on that one. So I'm going to make this video instead where it's like, it's not good. It's a bad idea, and it's going to lead to just bad stuff. I mean, it's not going to be good. We'll see how this goes, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people on the list I don't know heard of. Maybe they're the same way. Maybe they absolutely suck at something, and they want to blame everybody else for their problems in life except themselves. I just don't get that. But anyway, that's all I want to say about that. So yeah, I think putting her on that list and giving her that position was not a smart move by Twitter. It's very bad because she is pretty fake when you think about it. She lives on acting like people like hate her. Well, they hate her, but you know what I'm saying. It's the whole professional victim thing that a lot of people are doing lately. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, and not enough people hate me, so I couldn't be a professional victim. I'd make like what, 2 cents out of all that? Just whatever. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of a thing to worry about. Yeah.